and welcome back. Hope you are good, doing well. So this is going to be the analysis and setup on Bitcoin. So we heard the news that the Bitcoin jumps after US code paves way for ETF, and we were expecting Bitcoin to bounce aggressively higher from the lows. So there is the news, the complete news. SEC must review Grayscale's ETF bid appeals court rules. So we're gonna go to there, and we look at that. So we can see there that the SEC must review Grayscale's ETF bid appeals court rules. So a federal appeals court ordered the SEC to vacate its rejection of the trust issuer's bid to convert the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into an exchange traded fund. So this has just simply caused a huge jump on Bitcoin. So if we're going to look at the previous video analysis, we were expecting Bitcoin to bounce back, all right, and give us a next leg lower, but there was a possibility for another leg lower within that analysis. And even I have covered that in my weekly outlook. If you guys do remember that, we just recently have that outlook. So what happened? Bitcoin last up 3.5% at 27,000 after US court rules SEC wrong to reject Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF application. All right, and we were expecting Bitcoin to bounce back and continue to bounce back higher, right? So we got a nice aggressive bounce over there. So we were expecting it to bounce back from there to and continue to go higher, or test the low and then go higher. So the news just broke out, and we got a huge nice breakout over there on the Bitcoin. So if I'm going to look at the Bitcoin chart, there we can see that the bounce is coming over there. So this might be a bottom for a while on the Bitcoin, and it might have it may have set the rise for another leg higher, as we can see that the drop which we were having over there on Bitcoin basically caused by the strength on the dollar, and also we are having another news which just broke out over there, that the JOLTS job openings is slowing down. So there we can see that the numbers were bad, and if I'm gonna look at there, and we can see that there is a significant drop. Job openings is slowing down, and that's what Fed is looking this to just keep slowing, job openings to keep slowing and keep falling, this chart to just keep falling to the downside. So this has also caused a dollar to drop, and eventually Bitcoin Bitcoin is simply having edge right now. So both news are hitting the Bitcoin for more upside. So this might be a start for the next leg which we were anticipating in our weekly market outlook or on this setup. So if I'm going to pull out my rectangle, so this might be a start for this next leg higher all the way back to that high. All right, so if you have caught that trade on this breakout, great. And if you are building your positions somewhere there within these areas when price was setting up for high, all right, and yeah, the move is pretty sharp, and it just happened over there within a couple of minutes. There we can see that within let me pull out that. So within 28 minutes, within 38 minutes, prices just simply we are simply having $1,500 move, all right, within 28 minutes on the Bitcoin. And this might be a start for the Bitcoin to just keep pushing higher all the way back to that high. So let me bring the arrow. Yeah, this might be a start for this move, so Bitcoin to go all the way back to that high. So how you can chase that? If you have already caught that trade and into that trade, then you are looking to just keep pushing more higher. And if you haven't caught that trade, then better to look for this to pull back. All right, better to look for pullback. Very much similar like this previous one. This one was very slow. Okay, the pullback was there, but it was very slow. So you need another pullback over there, correction you know, at least a tight flag, all right, tight flag over there, and that tight flag or flat to break up and continue to keep pushing more higher. All right, so I think I need to use that brush. So you need a tight flat over there like this, all right, and break out for upside and continue to keep pushing more higher. Or you need, you know, a deeper pullback, very much similar like this, all right, and then price to come back within the moving averages and then break out for another time. So if you want to chase it at the current price, you can chase it, but you know, make sure you understand that there is a risk for the Bitcoin to still, you know, fall back within the moving averages on this lower time frame. But yes, this is a pretty strong move, okay, and that's what we were expecting on this chart, right, to happen. So there we were expecting this to happen over there, so it is happening, and the reason is simply the quote rolling which we are having just now. Yeah, so SEC must review Grayscale's ETF bid appeals court rules, and that's causing, and on top of that, the numbers were bad, job opening numbers were bad, which caused the dollar to go down. All right, so that's it, enough. That was the update on Bitcoin, and as I said, this might be a start for the next leg higher, right, like this. So slight change we can see there now. We were expecting this big flat formation, a slight change, and let's see how aggressive and how quickly it goes back to that top. So if it doesn't go all the way back to that top and again test these areas, these lows like 50, 25, 15, yeah, so we'll see how price does over there. Okay, well, still gonna be looking for it to continue to keep pushing more higher. Thank you.